Hi guys, it's Naomi. I am playing some great in preparation for Halloween music. It is called Darkness, and you can find that on Purple Planet Music. I use a lot of their music files that are license free on my channel. I absolutely love the music there. It's very atmospheric, and that's just an example of one. I'm probably going to be putting it in my Samhain / Halloween videos to come. So this is my little setup, as you can see, for mabon, and in preparation for Samhain, which is not till October 31st, November 1st. But I have it already. I have my little crow here and star here. This is some rosemary, and these are dogwood berries, just symbolizing that this is the last time of growth of the year, around September, mabon the 21st. It's kind of like a witch's Thanksgiving. It's the original Thanksgiving before we had American Thanksgiving. It doesn't have anything to do with Puritans and Native Americans. It has more to do with the changing of the seasons. And so that's what I have as my little decoration setup for the channel, minus the cell phone over here. So I'm going to look at my phone right now, and so I can interact with you guys for a little bit. If you've already joined Patreon, thank you. Some announcements. I just created my Patreon today, and I put the 3 private videos on there. So if you would like to see them, it is a $6 subscription per month. And yeah, I'm going to be uploading great content, probably around a minimum of 4 videos a month, and the videos last 20 to 25 minutes each. I'll probably do more than that, but it's going to be at least 4 videos a month that you're going to get for that price. And they're going to be about controversial topics having to do with politics, spirituality, celebrities, history, all different types of topics that I don't feel comfortable talking about on YouTube. So the purpose of that channel is to give exclusive information, like more secret information that I can't share publicly. I'm still going to be uploading sign readings weekly on YouTube. I'm still going to be doing royal readings on YouTube. It's not to replace YouTube. It's just where I have a safe place for an exclusive audience to view videos that are a bit more controversial in nature. So it is patreon.com/Naomi Tarot. And I'm going to go into the chat now. If you guys would like specific questions on your personal life or anything going on in your life, my email to request personal readings is naomitarot1199@gmail.com. And the PayPal associated with it is also naomitarot1199@gmail.com. Or you can go on the link, paypal.me, I think it's me. I don't remember, but naomitarot1199@gmail.com is the PayPal and donation email for PayPal. But anyways, that's what the Patreon will be for. So it doesn't mean I'm not making YouTube videos with free content. There will still be free content. It's just that I don't feel comfortable with those certain topics public on my YouTube. So anyways, let's just ask the cards some questions. So there was this interesting clip I saw recently. I'm not going to be on here long because it's late and I want to go to sleep. There was this interesting clip on here on the internet I saw of Princess Diana and an expert on her life who wrote many books about her. He was a good friend of hers, talking about how Diana said the royals will always choose blood. Even if you're an in-law, blood is thicker than water to those people. And they will always, always put blood over everything. So when you hear something like that, and this is why I'm always, I've always been saying from the beginning, Meghan is not the person to worry about here. They're always, always going to choose themselves over some woman who married into a family. And she might be more trouble than they would ever be. You know what I mean? So we're just going to ask the cards, what did Diana specifically mean about that? We're just going to ask for more insight on that. Blood is thicker than water. What she said this very eerily about the royals. Like, she realized with them that you're never really family unless you're really blood, right? Is what she said. And I think she was distantly related to them, but I think she's referring to like more closely related to who they really were. So the Hierophant reversed is the middle of the situation, so it could be referring to her divorce with Charles. The Devil reversed is what we have crowning that. That's not really so good. Foundation is Lovers reversed. Surrounding that is the disappointment and the loss, Five of Cups, and the unhappiness, the Sun, and the Wheel of Fortune, a life cut short, not going to the next cycle. And the Three of Wands, wanting to plan for the future despite the disappointment, and wanting justice, and wanting to feel like she had recognition and a helping hand. She wanted to be acknowledged, Princess of Wands. She wanted to be strong. She wanted to be supported, Three of Pentacles. But this was a loss that she could not bear, Eight of Cups, that eventually, even though she sought justice, right? And she cared very much about her children, Six of Cups. She sought justice and cared very much about her children, Six of Cups. At the heart of the situation, she was deceived with the Magician. There was deception, and underlying that is the Queen, Princess, Queen of Swords. Underlying that is the Queen. So you see, we have divorce, the middle of the situation, Devil. This could talk about the negative forces that surround this family, and I'm going to do a private video all about that, about the negative influence on the royal family, the negative spiritual influence on them. But this could refer to the negative spiritual influence on that family, and Diana, being a light worker, could feel and see it and was repelled by it. Darkness repels light. It's either that or just their temptation as a family and darkness as a family in general. And then the Lovers reverse talks about Charles' affairs. And this is the loss she couldn't cope with. And because of that, she couldn't go on to the new cycle, because she tried eventually to plan ahead for her future, but it was cut short. And she wanted fairness. She wanted to still see her children, and her children were her life. But this loss was too hard to overcome. It was too hard to bear. She was not recognized. She was not listened to. Princess of Wands reversed, Three of Pentacles reversed. And there was a trickster among her, and the Queen of Swords. This can also be taken as a Gemini. Philip is a Gemini. That's in the reverse next to the Queen in reverse. So if we're thinking of who might have allegedly interfered with something with Diana in her life and her ability to live a long and healthy life, it might point to the Queen of Swords and the Magician reversed. I'm going to go in more depth about this and not hold back on Patreon. But she was warning anybody after her about this, about the trickery. Blood is thicker than water, and they will always choose their blood over a newcomer. She was warning a new person of this, and surrounding the whole thing, orchestrating the whole thing, are the Queen and her husband. So they're not some innocent little old people like people seem to think they are. Use your intuition. What you feel about the situation is correct. Harry is at the bottom of the deck. He just wants fulfillment, right? And William, oh look, both of her sons are coming out. You see that? Fulfillment, Six of Pentacles, and then the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles, Harry and William. They just want to feel fulfillment, you know, deep in her mind and in her heart, intuitively. She just wanted them to be able to go forward and find love that she didn't have, Ace of Cups. It's still uncertain, double-edged sword, Ace of Swords reversed, if that's what they found. Ace of Wands reversed, it was hard to move on without her, and they had to let go of the loss, Four of Cups. But there is still a lack of balance Temperance reverse due to losing her Ten of Swords. And they were lied to by somebody within the family, Moon, about her death. So she was kind of, before her death, warning any other person who joined that family how they are. So this wasn't a channeling, this was just reading off of the comment that she made. And how does the comment that she made, apply to Megan? Megan is caught between a rock and a hard place. She saw with rose-colored glasses, she saw in illusions when she joined this family. This is what this family represents. I don't need to say it. You could see which card this is. This is what this family represents. Can you read that? That's what they represent. But she had illusions of something else, a fairy tale. And the Queen urged this to happen. She gave it her seal of approval, as her husband did as well. She felt like the family would be recognized and people would support them more with Megan. Megan has thought about walking away already, but she's hesitated towards it. Her and Harry have had some arguments, but most of the arguments have been with William, King of Pentacles, King of Cups reversed. She still feels like she has somewhat of her victory, Six of Wands, but she feels held back from doing the things that she used to do, Prince of Swords reversed. She looks at Kate like Kate is viewed as this perfect person, Queen of Pentacles. And she wants to be able to multitask the way she does or be seen the way she is, like she multitasks so well, Nine of Wands. But she's carrying a heavy burden, Ten of Wands. Megan is carrying a heavy burden, and she's not getting the fairy tale that she thought she would get, Ten of Cups reversed. There are second thoughts with this now that she is realizing that this is representative of these people. Doesn't mean all of them are literally like that devil energy, but there is a darkness that surrounds that family history and what they represented. And Diana knew that. She knew that. So we're going to stop now, and I'm going to do pick a number. Pick a number 1, 2, or 3, and I will tell you what that means, and then I'm going to end this video. Pick a number 1, 2, or 3, and I will tell you what that means. You can watch this at any time, in 10 years, in 1 year, in 10 hours, in 2 minutes, and it will resonate. It doesn't matter what time you watch this reading. It is a timeless message. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Okay. So, are you ready? If you chose message number 1, you have not been giving yourself enough self-care. A hermit talks about self-care, alone time, introspection. You haven't been doing that. Maybe you've been thinking too much about how you can be a good friend, a good partner, the loyal, faithful dog, how you can be good to others, how you can serve others, but you're forgetting about taking care of yourself. More stability is needed, especially coming up in September. This is number 9. So take care of yourself. Spend some time alone, introspect. The truth of what you need to hear will come to you, but it won't come to you. Prince of Pentacles reverse. It will not come to you if you're not doing the self-care that you need. And there is some epiphany that you may come to when you hermit and give yourself that time, but you need to do it in order to come to the acknowledgement and epiphany of what it is you need to know. So message number 2 says, even though family members may not approve of what you're doing or be quarreling with you or be fighting with each other around you, or somebody is like assaulting you verbally about something you've been doing, you have the sun on your side. You have success on your side. You don't need to listen to that negativity. Just block it out. Do your research, do what you need to do. Princess of Swords, confidently go in the direction of your dreams and you will find success. But don't listen to the naysayers. There are going to be naysayers. Like the more successful you become, the more haters you have. Then the third message is you have a bright future that awaits you, but a time of karma and judgment and reaping what you've sown is going to come. And it may seem like at first you're not getting the results that you had hoped. Seven of Pentacles reversed. You've been working hard, but you're not seeing any growth, any fruits of your labor because it's reversed, right? You're putting in a lot of effort, but maybe it's because you're supposed to find a different direction, a new horizon. Either that, or you have been putting in all this hard work, you haven't been seeing results, and you're about to make a breakthrough where all of your good karma is going to come back to you. And you're about to see that happen for you over the horizon, but it just has to be at the right timing. All three of you, all three messages, 1 and 3, let go of illusions. Get your head out of the clouds. 7 of Cups reversed. Now is not the time to be overly caught in a fantasy world. For a lot of people watching, now is not a great time for love, for new love. Ace of Cups reversed. Now is a time for planning your life and what you can do singularly to control your own life. Doesn't mean that love will never come in. If you're looking for love, or you're looking to repair a relationship with somebody you're currently in, if things haven't been going well, Ace of Cups reversed. But it does mean you need to plan for your own future, Princess of Cups. And you need to be authentically honest with yourself about what that is. Don't make any foolish decisions. Don't be brash. Plan. This is Virgo energy. We're in Virgo until mid-September, and Virgos love to plan. We love to write little lists, and we love to repeatedly double check things. I'm a Virgo sun, so I know. And especially women who are watching who are a Virgo moon, you're more of a Virgo than me. If you would like to find out where your moon sign is and what the significance of that is, I do astrology charts. It's in the description below my videos talking about the different services I offer. But for more information on that, just email me. But I'm going to get off of here now, guys, and I'm going to go through the comments before I get off. And let's see. Taffy Royal, do you think the boys found out the truth later about her death? Well, let's just see real quick. Did the boys find out the truth about Diana's death after she died? Assuming we all know what the truth is. Let's just take one and then take a third one. That's interesting. 4th, 5th. Well, they were encouraged to let go, 4 of Pentacles, and to embrace love and partnership with their father, the Emperor. Spent a lot of time alone, hermit, isolated for a little bit, but then they were encouraged to embrace a relationship with their father and to find fulfillment in other things and to let go. I'm not reading from these cards that they were told, or that they found out, or that they could even believe that as a truth. Did they find out the truth about her death? Long road. No, it was blamed on the trip that she took. Ship, the death, the coffin, the death was blamed on the trip she took with the ship, with Dodie. And the marriage and the home that she made for them was accentuated, the positive qualities. But the journey she took with the ship, the road, was associated with her death, right? I think they blamed it on, oh, she was gallivanting with that guy, and if she wasn't with him, the paparazzi wouldn't have chased her on that night. They basically blamed it on her association with him. I'm not getting, they talked about how she gave good luck and love, and she was good at relations with others, agreeable, handshake, love, good luck. She gave a positive, not perfect, a positive image to the monarchy and the way people viewed with the eye the monarchy. But, before she died, there was an enemy that surrounded her. The mountain talks about a mighty enemy is near. Whether the boys were told about that or found out, I don't think so. Honestly, I think their heads are so far in the sand about it because it would be too painful to believe that they really don't know. I'm not getting that they honestly know. Just because the whole world, you know, we watch these conspiracy videos and we believe this and we do readings about it and we believe this in our heart, you would think that they would believe it as well, but that doesn't mean that they do. They live a totally different life than we do. And the cards are supporting that they're in a bubble. Show me yes. Show me no. Did Harriet, okay, so let me hold it straight. Did Harry and Meghan find out about how Diana really passed away? Did they find out about how she really died after, when they got older? Did they find out how she really died, that her death wasn't an accident? See, it's saying no, that's a circle. I'm going to close my eyes just to show you I'm not moving it. It's saying no. I mean, because they wouldn't believe it anyways. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like they've seen the conspiracies and all of that stuff, but they don't believe. They think it's just vicious lies that are propagated by the media. So, you know, and that it's terrible assaults on their family and their mother, you know, like verbal assaults on their family and mother. I'll do an in-depth reading about this, about the events surrounding it and the messages she has, channeling probably. That's not held back at all. And that'll be my next topic for Patreon. So that'll be an August/September topic, because I started Patreon at the end of August. So it's going to count for all the September videos too. If you subscribe, it'll be on there with the other 3 videos that are for the regular subscribers. But that's it. So, yeah, if you would like to hear more, just subscribe. And if not, I'll be doing more live free videos on YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys. And entertainment purposes only. As always, I do not claim anything I say to be fact. And I am also not responsible for any decisions and actions anybody takes after watching my readings. If you need professional help from a medical doctor, therapist, etc., please go get that help. I cannot assist with that on any of my affiliations. I can provide life coaching, but it is not healthcare. So if you need psychological counseling, go to a therapist. I cannot provide that service for you concurrently with tarot reading. But anyways, thank you guys so much. Thank you for watching, Taffy Royal. Thank you, Kelly, for showing up. You're welcome, Kelly. Hi, Mary. Thank you for showing up. Mary, I'm going to do that in the private video. Sorry, that should be like the saying of Virgos, is better safe than sorry. Thank you, Anne, for coming. You're so sweet. Thank you, Mary, for coming. Thank you, Bettina. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, Joe. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Joao. Thank you, Joanna, for coming. Oh, I already said Joanna. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later, and I hope you have a great night. Bye-bye.